What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A woman who went by the name Yazz TheeStallion's All-Star Weekend scam was allegedly exposed after she went on Facebook to brag about the scam. It all went down when the woman came up with this elaborate story about not receiving her unemployment check. She said she went to All-Star Weekend with only $400. She got stuck. She booked a one-way flight from New York. She got stuck with only $400. She had to get back home. So she set up a GoFundMe, and they say she preyed on people's emotions when she told them that she got stuck in Atlanta and she needed money to survive and get back home. So the donations started pouring in. She got up to $1,500, and they say GoFundMe shut it down. So it's unknown whether she was able to actually make it to the bank that she said she was on her way to in the Facebook post. We don't know if GoFundMe stopped the bread. We don't know if they were able to stop her from getting access to the money or not. But I'm assuming if that money hit the account, then at that point it's hers. I don't think, they can't reverse the money once they send the money. You know, if they got the money in their possession, they can hold it. But once they send that money out, I don't believe that money can be reversed. So she probably got away with it. Presuming that everything is true, that this woman really scammed her way into $1,500, $1,600, whatever that number was, the final number was. What does that say? What does that say about a society who would give money to a woman who hops on a plane to go hang out in New York, in Atlanta for All-Star Weekend? She's unemployed. She takes her last few bucks to hop on a plane, take a one-way trip to another city, use her last piece of change to go have some fun. She gets stuck out, and here comes she comes up with a sob story, and here comes the suckers, ready to save her, donating upwards of $100 a pop to get her back home. Now, they say the story is fake. They say that she scammed everybody, but it's a very believable story because I know people who buy what they want and beg for what they need. I see people doing that all the time. They'll have money for their rent and go blow it on something else. Money for a light bill and blow it on something. Then go begging somebody else for the money. So we got people that do that all the time. They pay for what they want and they beg for what they need. So that's not a hard story to believe. And while it's cool that people want to help somebody that's in distress, I'm personally not that dude. I'm not the dude who is trying to help somebody who purposely put themselves in a stupid situation, knowing that they're going to play on my sympathy to get their head to dig in my pockets. Nah, I ain't that big of a fool. I don't like being made of a fool of. And I just feel like if it's true if the story was true, that person took for granted that, oh, Man, I got to be at All-Star no matter what. I'm gonna be there. Hell, I figure out the other part. I cross that bridge when I get there. If I gotta go on GoFundMe and beg these fools for some money, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'll get back. I ain't tripping. I'll get back home one way or the other. Nah, not with my money. Not with my money. But what say you? I want to know how you would respond. Let's say the story was true. Would you have given her the money? Would you have came off the money if the story was true? If she really did just have to be at All-Star Weekend, something you probably didn't even do because maybe you couldn't afford to, maybe you wanted to go but couldn't go, or you couldn't afford to go or whatever. But could you do it? Could you give somebody some money when they took their money and blew it? Could you give them, would you replace that money to bail them out of a jam? When they purposely took their own money that they had, they never even had to get on a plane. They could have stayed at home and done what most logical people would do who can't afford to go to All-Star Weekend. Stay put, hold what you got. Build your money up and try to go next year. Could you have done it? Would you have done it? Would you have donated to the cause? Drop a comment. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?